Hello everybody, I'm still at 42 Gear Street, and we all know that feeling, you know, when you're not at home, when you're working somewhere else or on holidays or something, you know. Sometimes you just feel the need to play a good old brutal death metal chainsaw guitar tone. Today I'm gonna do a very spontaneous video and create a brutal sounding chainsaw travel rig. Here we go! Have a look at the pedals. This is what I'm playing. So, yeah, show the pedals, show the pedals. They're beautiful. Yeah, let me just introduce you to my entire rig. First of all, the guitar I'm playing, that is an Ibanez 28-inch, I don't know what it is called, but it's a beautiful guitar. It's quite affordable, that's what they told me. Made in Indonesia, feels great, looks amazing, and sounds very brutal. And I'm too stupid for more than 6 strings, so this is perfect for me. It can go really low, but with only 6 strings. All right, then I'm going into the superconductor, this one. This is a very, very interesting and highly versatile boost pedal that I introduced in another video by a company called Crazy Tube Circuits from Greece. It's a highly versatile, great sounding boost pedal, and I'm using the treble booster whatever mode here with the fat switch on. Let's hear the difference. And from there, we're going into the Grindstein, which is, I guess, the most versatile HM2 chainsaw pedal out there. And as you might know, the Grindstein has 2 distortion channels. So on the left you have one channel, on the right you have the other channel, and you can blend them. It also has a built-in boost, but it can be deactivated, and I've done that right now. So the boost isn't doing anything because we have this one, right? Okay. So let me show you both channels. So there's one rather boring sounding transistor distortion, which is called the bottom shaker channel. And on the other side, we got the chainsaw channel. Nasty shit. And now you can blend them because, you know, HM2 pedals are nice, but they're very often just over the top, you know, so you can't tell a palm mute from an open chord and stuff. So this way you can get back some tight low end and just blend whatever modern high gain with the grindy mids of an HM2 pedal. But there's another very important pedal involved, and this is the Blackstar Amped 1, which is, they call it the pedal platform. It's difficult to explain. It's actually an entire Class D 100-watt amplifier, so you can drive a cabinet with it, but it also has some built-in power tube responses. You got an EQ, and you can additionally switch in 2 clean sounding preamp channels, which sound great as well. And it has an inbuilt IR loader that you can only access if you connect a computer. So that's what I just did here. I connected my laptop, and because for a chainsaw tones, you need a bright sounding IR. So I think I'm using a 2x12, forgot about the microphone, and I'm cranking the highs and I'm cranking the higher mids. And sounds like this. Wait, let me switch the IRs. This was a stock IR, but I went for this. Let me just dial this in one more time for you. So let's bring this back and turn off the preamp. So we're just listening to the power amp, and we go to linear. That means now we're playing the pedals into a boring sounding Class D amp. Sounds like this. Doesn't sound too shitty, but you know, I'm not hearing the typical behavior of a tube amp, the presence and the oomph of a tube amp. And that's where this response thing here comes into play. Let's have a listen to the different tube modes. And that makes such a big difference. And this sounds so much more like a real guitar amp, a power amp. To linear. Boring. And actually with the Grindstein, if you now crank bass and treble a little bit, it already sounds pretty cool. But I wanted this even more brutal, so I decided to switch in the preamp as well. And those preamps are really clean sounding. Have a listen. And this is the UK channel, which adds more present and more mids, and the US channel. But with the distortion on, they make a big difference. Let's have a listen. This is without the preamp. The UK setting really sounds brutal and very 90s to me. But what I showed you before was the USA preamp, and it sounds a little over the top first, listen. But if you switch to the KD88 tube response, things get a little darker. And then, if you crank the bass in the middle, listen. You get this gnarly mid-range. So much fun, so much brutal fun, don't you think? Blackstar are really like shifting the boundaries between analog and digital, and lately they have been releasing so many interesting products. And I think this amp here is something for people who want to play pedals live and don't want to carry around a full amp. It's a pedal platform amp with clean channels. It has those tube responses. They're really cool. It has an IR loader, so you can go straight into the PA live or record the signal live. You can also record without an IR and use other IRs, but it also has a power amp, so you can also drive a real cab. Great, really smart product if you ask me. Yeah, that's my travel chainsaw rig. So whenever you feel a little, whenever you need to be a little more brutal, that happens sometimes, and it's all right. Do something like this. Maybe I should do a video with somebody else. Let's find some friends. Nobody likes me, I'm too brutal. Look who's here. Look who Satan just dragged in.
It's me.
Yeah, he came here all the way from Ohio, right?
Pennsylvania. Close enough.
To meet less Amish people and more satanic people, right?
Exactly.
That was
I wanted the real Dutch, not the country, not the Pennsylvania Dutch.
There are, I think most German people went to Ohio and Pennsylvania back in the days.
Lots of Pennsylvania Dutch, just outside of where I am. So,
by the way, that's Kyle Bull. Hello.
Hey.
How you doing?
Nice to finally meet you.
Amazing.
We're doing great so far.
And you got a great shirt. We're doing great so far.
Yeah.
So, I brought this Grindstein pedal for you. So I thought, why not show you how it works first, right?
Oh yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Just listen to this. Not pretty, right?
That's dirty. Yeah. That's dirty. That is not polite. For the brutal moments in your day.
Yes, and I want to pass it on to Pennsylvania so you can be more brutal. Okay?
I have to show Pennsylvania how to get brutal.
That's going to be great.
I'm more of a belligerent guy, but still, this thing does sound nasty. And the thing that I never liked about the HM2 circuit was exactly that. As soon as you clicked it on, you couldn't hear anything. But from what I hear from this pedal, you actually have some sort of retention of the note definition.
Yeah, nice.
That's nasty.
So check out the link below to Kyle's channel and subscribe there because soon there's going to be a very brutal video. where he's gonna brutalize Pennsylvania, the rest of the US, the entire universe.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Thanks, Kyle.
Dude, thank you for having me.
I see you in hell, motherfuckers. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.